Welcome. I'm Henry Hadfield. This is Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
We're the hosts of this podcast. We just started recently because I don't know, just thought it'd be a fun idea.
We're just trying to get a feel for what this podcast should be right now.
Yeah. We'll just talk about whatever. No structure, just kind of whatever's going through our minds at the time. So
Yeah.
let's get started. So, a couple things happened recently.
There was this Cracker Barrel change that happened recently to the theme of Cracker Barrel. So for those who don't know what Cracker Barrel is, at least was, this old-timey pioneer restaurant place, and now they're just replacing that pioneer stuff to the modern theme. What do you think about it since you've never been, Henry?
I don't really have an opinion on it. I've never been. I don't know. I don't think much of it, but I mean, you know. So a couple of weeks ago, we had the shooting of Charlie Kirk. That was tragic.
Yeah,
it hit me hard when I heard the news.
Yeah, it hit me hard too. Funny thing, though, me and my sister were thinking about going to USU to his USU event, and my mom felt like that we shouldn't go because something like that might happen there. And what do you know? Something like that happened at that UVU event, though it's pretty sad still.
Very, very sad.
There's also that LDS shooting at Michigan.
Yep, somebody came and shot the church, burned it down, Michigan.
Yeah, and then one of the LDS church leaders went to the Michigan church building.
President Nielsen dying, that was a shock.
Yeah, that is sad. The LDS prophet. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it for news, I think.
Yeah. Any movies that you've seen recently, Henry?
Not much. No, let's see. Rewatched, I guess, Transformers: Rise of the Beast. It's a good movie.
What type of stuff did you like about it, and what stuff did you not like about it?
Well, the special effects were awesome. It looked really cool. Very funny movie. Let's see. Lots of cool characters, and yeah, so a good movie. I didn't have anything I really didn't like about it. I thought all of it was fun. It was just a good movie.
So the Mario movie teaser trailer, what do you think about that?
Ooh, I can't say I was a veteran of playing Super Mario Galaxy, but I used to watch my siblings play it all the time. I just liked playing as Flying Mario. I was a little weird that way, but I've always thought it was a great game. It's always looked fun when I watched my siblings play, and when I heard the new Super Mario Bros. Movie was gonna be Super Mario Galaxy, I got really excited. So I got high expectations for it. Hopefully it'll be good.
Nice. I think it's an interesting twist that Nintendo is going for this movie. It seems like it's pretty big, it seems like that they could maybe mess up with this movie like pretty hard, or maybe they could blast things off with their movie franchise.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be good. I think they should do a good job on it. The first Super Mario Bros. Movie was awesome. Great
Yeah.
movie.
It's still one of my favorite movies today.
Yeah, it's one of the best movies of all time. Up there with Into the Spider-Verse and
The
movies
last
like that.
one didn't really seem like it was good. The last Nintendo movie.
Which one was that again?
The old Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that
action.
one.
I've never seen it either.
Huh.
Though I've just seen bits of the movie on YouTube.
Okay. USU just recently had a suspicious package show up, and supposedly it was a bomb. They evacuated.
My sister was there in that room. It was pretty crazy. She just she and her classmates just left that room. Quickly left that room. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it on my way home from school. I was going to Turning Point that day when to the Turning Point event when I had heard about when I got the notification, and it told us about a bomb. Supposedly they were able to blow it up safely or something like that.
It didn't
exactly.
My sister didn't really think that it was a bomb. It didn't really seem like it at the time. Yeah. So pretty crazy especially after the Charlie Kirk thing, and since it was near us up here.
Yeah, that was
right here.
That was crazy. So, I do ultimate frisbee for my sport.
I used to do track with this guy last year. Yeah.
Frisbee's been fun. Been doing it for 7 years. Let's see. I think about 7 years, yeah. A lot of improvement. Didn't start out great, but we're going a little better now. Yeah, it's been good. Not disc golf. A lot of people, when I say ultimate frisbee, they immediately assume disc golf. I do disc golf. I'm not very good at disc golf, but occasionally, yeah, I do play some disc golf. Yeah, but yeah, it's a fun sport.
Yeah.
A lot more competitive than you might think. You get into higher levels, and then it does get very competitive. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, track seems like it can be competitive depending on how you put your view to it. But for me, I was just trying to stretch myself. I was like one of the slowest people on the team, but I started to catch up to that 12-second mark for sprinting 100. Yeah.
Yeah.
The closest that I've gotten was 14 seconds.
Yeah, I've caught up to I ended with a 12:4. Pretty positive that I can beat that. Like Garrett, I've improved a lot in track. I also do long jump.
Seems like a lot more than me. Probably.
No, we're about the same. I think you've probably improved a lot more than I did. You definitely pushed yourself harder than I did.
Yeah, last year was my first year, while 2 years ago was your first year.
Yeah. I was okay at long jump. 18.2, I believe, was my farthest jump. It was pretty crazy when I got that. I'd been going 16s and 15s all season, and then I jumped up to an 18.2, so that's good.
I can't remember how far I've jumped, but the first time I've been able to land in that pit was pretty pretty nice.
Yeah, I love long jump and the 100. They're fun.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, I don't have I don't have the willpower to do things like cross country. I do admire the kids that are willing to run all those long distance runs. They are not easy.
My cousin is able to do that.
Yeah, it it's hard. It takes a lot of willpower, like I said.
A 100 men versus a gorilla.
That was a little bit ago that kind of circulated, but me and Garrett were just thinking about it, and what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that that those guys could win because they are they know a lot more moves than a gorilla does, and they could just get group all together, and maybe get taller than that gorilla, or maybe somehow outsmart that gorilla, weaken it in places that the gorilla doesn't even think to protect itself with.
Yeah, I have to agree with Garrett. 100 men. The gorilla does not have the strength of 100 men. Probably the strength of 10 men at most. I don't know if it's actually that strong, but it's 100 guys. They can take down this gorilla. I mean, in the Tarzan books, he kills a gorilla by himself with a knife. So I think the obvious answer is that the 100 men would win, but
Even if they couldn't use tools, I would think that they would win.
yeah. Halloween's coming up soon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you gonna dress up as anything? Or?
Nah, I don't
No?
really think so. Not really.
Yeah, same here.
Though I do like dressing up every now and then.
Yeah. Have any plans for Halloween?
No, not really. Probably we might do some sort of a fall festival for our family, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't have very many plans either. I'm not good at making plans, but I don't know. I just kind of do whatever. I think Halloween's a fun holiday. It's good.
Winging it seems kind of like my natural thing, my natural instinct. Like sometimes I just wing it with my friends. I just go along with them and just do stuff with them, and not and don't really make a lot of decisions. At least that was how it was like back when I was younger.
Yeah.
Not really a senior in high school.
Yeah, it's going with the flow. Yeah, that's kind of how I like to do things too. Recently we went to a lake and there's some cliffs there, and I just said, okay, I gotta jump off those, and yeah,
Yeah.
Garrett was there.
I didn't jump off those, but I felt like it was nice to watch him and our other friend jump off the cliffs.
Yeah, we did have to wear life jackets. I think I would definitely do it with that one though. I would send it. But yeah, it was fun.
Like 10 or 20 feet. How?
I think 25 feet, probably. Something like that.
Yeah, it looked pretty high.
Yeah, I did go a little higher later when I was with my siblings and their friends and stuff. We were at a bridge. It was about 35 feet. Oh, well, it was more like 8 to 12 feet on one spot. But there was a spot you could climb up to the top of the bridge, and it was about 35-ish feet. And there wasn't much way to get down besides jumping. So I told myself climb up, and if I went up there, then I'd have no choice but to jump. Yeah, I sent it. I landed at T-pose, but I guess the adrenaline was so high I didn't even feel it. I didn't even realize I did it, but yeah.
I've never been, but it seems like it would be fun to do that. I've been off the diving board before at the pool, the high dive before at the pool before, and it has felt fun.
Yeah, I do like perch jumping and cliff jumping. I play guitar. Do you play any? You play a
I
little bit
used
piano,
to,
right?
I used to do that. It seemed fun. Yeah, though
Yeah.
I wasn't a master at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not necessarily a master at guitar either. I'm okay. Kind of just I'm decent. Not anything crazy. I've been able to learn some stuff. I've learned like the beginning of Here Comes the Sun
You did play at the little
thing we had going on today. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that didn't go well for me. I don't usually play on my own. Let's see. Yeah, I've learned the beginning. Like I said, I learned the beginning of Here Comes the Sun. I've learned. I can play Blackbird. I have that memorized. I love the Beatles. So, yeah, the Beatles are fun.
It was fun to see all of you guys at that one guitar concert, just playing all those Beatles songs in sync.
Yeah, the Beatles are my favorite band. I don't know about you, but I love them.
I would say it's like second compared to Queen.
Yeah, I like Queen, but I still think that the Beatles are better. Yeah, they got a lot of fun songs. Yeah, I really like Here Comes the Sun. That's a fun song. Help. I don't know why I really like Help. That's probably my favorite Beatles song. Come Together is really fun.
Yeah, that's a fun song.
Yeah, Blackbird is a really pretty song. I think. Yeah, I can't think of all their songs at the top of my head. Yeah, they're a really fun band. I think my favorite standalone singer though would probably be John Mayer. He's got a lot of good songs. I think my favorite of his songs is probably Gravity. I think that's a fun song. Me and Garrett were discussing recently about fast food. I gotta say, kind of weirdo. I think my favorite fast food place is Burger King.
Yeah.
I've grown up by a Burger King my whole life. So it's just kind of become my favorite.
My favorite is In-N-Out. It was pretty nice. Me and my debate team, we just stopped at a little In-N-Out place after a tournament and just ate some picked up In-N-Out. It was like the best burger and fries that I've ever had.
Yeah, that's gotta be my second favorite. I don't think they have some of the best fries. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the fries, but I can see where you're coming from. I can see that. I think
they do fill me up better than the other fries.
Yeah.
Though it seems like Burger King might also fill me up too. I haven't ate fries there in a while.
Yeah, Burger King used to have the best fries that exist, but they changed their fries and they haven't been as good recently. But yeah, I gotta say, In-N-Out is probably my second favorite. Really cheap, pretty cheap. Really good shakes. I love their shakes. It was really good.
They have pretty good shakes. I haven't had shakes at In-N-Out. I haven't had really anything at In-N-Out because it seems expensive.
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't remember the prices, but I do really like their animal style burgers. Those taste really good. Yeah, I do like In-N-Out. I love spicy food, so whenever I'm there, I just take a pepper and just bite into it. It hurts. I don't have the best spice tolerance, but I do it anyway, and I don't know. I think that's fun to do usually when I'm there. So yeah.
So, sports teams. Do you have a favorite sports team?
Not really. Actually, I guess my favorite ultimate frisbee team in the UFA would be the Salt Lake Shred. Um, I'm not very constant with what team I like in the NFL. I don't know. I just kind of like whoever. I'll cheer for whoever. So yeah. I don't watch too much soccer, so I don't have a opinion there.
What I do like about watching sports is just seeing the form of their. That's what I think is well, it's my opinion of what a good team is.
Yeah.
Just seeing the good form to get as many shots as or goals as they can.
Yeah. Anyway, now that I'm as tall as Garrett, just kidding. I was already taller than him, but you know. Anyway, I'm going. Yeah. So, do you have any favorite sports teams? Do you have any teams you watch more than others, or?
No, I don't really watch sports that often, but when I do like that good form that I see there sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's fun to watch sports. I think probably my favorite professional sport to watch is either ultimate frisbee or disc golf. I love watching disc golf. I don't watch a lot of regular golf, but when I do, I don't hate it. It's pretty fun to watch. I'm not very good at golf, but and I've never actually been real golfing, but
Yeah, golfing seems like a hard one.
yeah, and I'm sure it's very frustrating.
But a sport that seems a bit more harder than that is football, because it's like it like has a lot of rules, but that's what makes it fun to watch and fun to play too, because it's a challenge.
I gotta say, one of the hardest professional sports I think has got to be baseball. It should not be possible for a person to hit a ball with a metal bat going 90, not hit a baseball with a metal bat and the ball's going 90 miles an hour. It doesn't seem possible, but it's got to be one of the hardest sports. I think I've heard somewhere that it's hitting a baseball is one of the hardest things to do in sports. So it's crazy that people can do that.
So the fair this summer, what do you think about that?
Which fair? Sorry.
The Wellsville,
The one in our.
the Cache County.
Oh yeah, the one in our
Yeah.
valley. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah, I've always enjoyed it. My family usually just goes there to walk around. Every once in a while, we'll buy like food there to try.
Yeah, that's what we do there too. We aren't really big rodeo people, fair people.
Yeah, we have a lot of. I have a lot of like friends and cousins and stuff that enter in like sheep and stuff. My family has entered in a bunny before. I
That's
think
cool.
won first place. I'm not for sure. That was years ago. His name is Darth Vader. I think so. Darth Vader Ninja. I think it was Darth Vader.
It seemed like all the Star Wars fans out there liked that name.
Yeah, I hope so. If you watch one of our earlier videos, me and Garrett recreated a scene from Star Wars. We actually worked on another one recently. We filmed it.
Yeah.
Just a little sneak peek, I guess, of it. The Ben Kenobi versus Darth Vader scene.
Yeah.
In the fourth movie. Is that the fourth? Yeah.
Yeah, the fourth movie. We did it a bit more like the prequel fighting style.
Yeah. The first one
But
we didn't really have
really a lot of jumping around.
Yeah, our first try at recreating a Star Wars scene, we didn't. The only props we had were lightsabers, and I've still just been like barely learning special effects, so the special effects are kind of cheesy. That was my second video ever to hit 1,000 views. But yeah, it turned a lot better. It got a lot more views than on my other videos.
Definitely pretty funny to watch.
Yeah.
Watch just some of your stuff and some of my stuff.
Yeah. Go check out Garrett's channel, G-Man's Podium.
Well, I don't really have a lot of videos there, but you guys can check it out. I have some speech and debate stuff on there.
Yeah. I just want to say, I actually got started, I started learning about special effects because, my brother is a really good special effects person. He does a lot of VFX.
Yeah, he does some pretty cool stuff.
He does, like, Wii Sports things. He's done videos where he's interacted with Wii Sports characters. I've actually helped him out with a couple of videos. I've been in one where it was a Wii Sports baseball one.
Yeah.
I hit it. He's done other video games, kind of. He's done different things like that.
If you guys can't tell, then he's the one in the green shirt.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Not any of the other guys.
Yeah, I hopped around all the bases for that video. That wasn't the easiest thing ever, but very good. He's very good at it.
Did he get a drone shot there?
No. He bought a gimbal recently, and so he just used that. And he just lifted it up, and it looked like it was really high and stuff. So he even has like little gimmicks. He has me like the bat going through my head. That was something.
Yeah.
Something I'm sure we've all done as kid. Wii Sports though, I'm not amazing at it. I've just recently got it again.
It does feel like kind of like an upgrade of those like old Nintendo sports games. If you guys have any of you old timers or anybody out there who have played old Nintendo games, it seems pretty much like that, but upgrade.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite game that exists. Let's see. I'm not great at tennis. I haven't played much baseball, but bowling, that one is more just once you figure out the right thing, then you can just kind of win every time. But I've gone like 250 something maybe. And golf, not great at. I've gotten +1. The last hole always gets me.
I would say my favorite is playing the baseball one.
Yeah, I do need to play that more.
You get to be lots of characters.
Yeah, I I'm not great at boxing. I don't play it much because I feel like it's really glitchy. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just not doing it right.
It seems like it's very glitchy,
But still
and
fun.
it seems like kind of seems like the tennis one is glitchy too.
Yeah.
Well, the tennis one and the baseball one too.
Yeah. Not only though was Wii Sports the best game of all time, Wii was the best console in general, I think.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Wii Party. That one I didn't play as much as a kid, but I started playing it more recently. Matt is the biggest opponent of all time, but I beat him, so it's okay. Yeah, what other Wii games?
What about Nintendo Switch? How do you think about that compared to the Wii?
I like the Switch. I've never been able to get myself to play as much Switch games. A lot of my siblings really love the Switch, though. I do like Mario Kart 8. I think that's 8, yeah. That one's fun.
Yeah, that's one.
The newest one, Mario Kart World, is fun. I've only ever been able to play it once, but I really enjoyed playing it. Smash Bros. I'm not the biggest Smash Bros fan in the world. I play it every once in a while, probably like once or twice a year, but I've also played a little bit of Breath of the Wild.
I've played a little bit of Smash Bros too, but what I've played more of is Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is a fun one. It's on Nintendo Switch, and also it can also be on your phone.
Yeah. Speaking of phones, the iPhone 17 just came out. I think it came out, or...
Do you know what type of features it has?
I'm not fully sure. I think the camera is going to be a lot better. That's kind of all I've heard about it. I do know a couple people that are already planning on getting it.
Better at filming stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm excited about the 17. I don't know if I'll get it anytime soon, or if ever. Maybe one day. I think this one was made out of aluminum or some other metal that they don't usually... Titanium, maybe? It might have been titanium. They don't make them out of that usually, but I think they just started trying to do that.
Do you know if titanium is a strong metal?
I think so. I am not positive.
Well, if it is, then this will be a pretty strong phone.
Yeah. Hopefully it is. I don't know. A lot of people think that Apple breaks easy, but I feel like Apple phones, at least the newer versions, are pretty durable. My phone I've dropped it a couple times, but it only has like one tiny crack that you can't really notice.
Apple products seem like that they're better than Windows products.
Yeah. I think Apple also just released the AirPod 3 Pros, something like that. And I've only heard one feature. They can live translate, so if someone's talking Spanish to you, it'll read it in English into your ear in live feed.
Are these like the glasses that you can wear?
They're the AirPods.
Oh, AirPods. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Oh, yeah, so...
That's cool.
Yeah. What's it called? The Vision? Apple Vision Pros? I've never tried them. Well, that is all for now.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time.
Hope you guys liked this video. And, yeah.
we don't know the exact structure of our videos. We'll see. Maybe we'll do them. We'll try to do them like once a week, maybe
Yeah,
once
maybe
every other week.
maybe we could do that.
Yeah. So look forward to us next week.
Yep.
If not, we'll do our best. And see you next time.